Most guys aren't ugly. They're just being dragged down by 6 facial issues you don't even know you have. That's why today I'm gonna run you through a quick test and then I'm gonna give you 6 habits to fix your face. Step by step, I'm gonna take you from a 4 to a 10. And it all starts right here. 1. How to know if your face is asymmetrical. Look, everyone's face is a bit asymmetrical. But if you wanna know just how bad your face is, you can do it with something you already have right now. And that's your phone. I want you to open up TikTok and then search for the inverted symmetry filter. This filter will split your face in half, then flips that side to show you just how symmetrical or asymmetrical your face really is. I want you to line up your face evenly and take note just how asymmetrical your left and your right side is. I even want you to take a screenshot because this is your starting point, and from here, we're only going up. Because by now you know just how symmetrical or asymmetrical you are, and with these next 6 habits I'm about to share with you, I'm gonna rebalance your face so it can look as attractive as possible. 2, the way you chew is making you ugly. Look, most facial asymmetry is caused by something ridiculously simple, and it's the way you're eating your food. In fact, in a study published in the Journal of Oral Rehabilitation, researchers assessed the chewing habits of 83 women and 32 men between the ages of 19 and 48. They found that only 24% of participants chew on both sides of their mouth. A whopping 59% chew just on the right side, and only 2% chew using the left side of their mouth. And here's where it gets interesting. Everyone who chewed just on one side of their mouth had significantly more facial asymmetry than those who chewed using both sides of the mouth, which confirms consistently just chewing on one side of your mouth creates muscle imbalances, which adds to your facial asymmetry. The good news, you can easily fix it with the 16 by 16 method. You're gonna chew exactly 16 times on the left side of your mouth, and then move over the food to the right side to chew 16 times. Why exactly 32 times? Because scientifically, this is the sweet spot, chewing amount to increase digestion and help with nutrient absorption. If you do this every single time you eat, over time, your facial muscles will rebalance and you're gonna notice more facial symmetry over time, taking you from a 4 to a 5. Number 3, use myofunctional therapy to get a sharp jawline. Fix your asymmetrical face in just 6 weeks by just training your facial muscles with something called myofunctional therapy. The best part, it's backed by science and you only need a pen. You see, in a 2024 meta-analysis of over 21 studies in the National Library of Medicine, this therapy has been shown to reshape facial muscles, reduce wrinkles, and enhance facial symmetry in just a few weeks. Here's how you're gonna do it with just a pen. First, you're gonna bite the pen gently, and then using your lower jaw muscles, you're gonna raise the pen up and then bring it back down. You're gonna do 15 reps. Next, place the pen between your upper lip and your nose. You're then gonna scrunch your nose and hold it there for 15 seconds. This targets the nasolabial fold creases, those lines that a lot of people get, makes you look old and also asymmetrical. Finally, you will bite the pen again and slowly tilt your head upwards towards the ceiling. Focus on stretching the muscles in the front of your neck, and you're gonna repeat this 15 times. Do this routine at least 3 times a week in the mornings. If you stay consistent, you should start seeing changes to your facial symmetry in at least 6 weeks. 4, fix huge pores to look more attractive. Your pores look like this because they're filled with gunk that not even the best face wash can get out. So I'm gonna show you how to actually clean out your pores for free using the bowl method. Here's the plan. I got 3 sponges in front of me that are gonna represent pores on your skin. Each one I am covering in an oil and charcoal blend to mimic the oil and dirt buildup that your pores collect throughout the day. But here's the key. I'm gonna clean each sponge with a different method so you can see the most effective way to actually clear out your pores. The first sponge, we're gonna clean with water, hand, and soap. The second, we're gonna clean with steam from a bowl and then a towel and water. And finally, for the third one, I'm coming out with the best technology, the PMD Silk Stream, which produces high velocity nanoparticles, which penetrate deep into the skin. This thing has an insane 4.8 star rating, so we're gonna test if it lives up to the hype. Okay, let's start with the first sponge, which is just water and face wash. And as you can see, all I'm doing is basically smearing the dirt around, but I'm not actually clearing out the pores in the sponge, which represent the pores on your skin. And that's what happens with you guys when you use a face wash and why you're not actually clearing out your pores. To clear them out, you have to open them up first and loosen the particles inside. Now, we're gonna move on to sponge number 2 and try the classic bowl and towel method. I've suspended the sponge over a bowl of boiling water. You can see the steam rising, and then I suspended a towel over the sponge, just like you would on your face. Now after, I'm gonna use the standard water and face wash to see how much dirt comes off. And finally, the third sponge, I'm gonna place in front of the PMD Silk Stream. I've positioned the sponge exactly over the steam nozzle, and I'm gonna let it sit there for around 5 minutes. Now that the 5 minutes are up, I'm gonna do the same process of washing the sponge with water and face wash. Now let's look at the results. Sponge 1, still a ton of clogged pores. Sponge 2, the bowl method. It's a lot better than the first one, but as you can see, there's still a lot of dirt lodged up in there. And that's because the bowl method is not directly designed for your face. It's just a free at-home method. Look at sponge 3. Using the Silk Stream from PMD, the nanoparticles do an excellent job of penetrating the pores of the sponge, break down the dirt that was clogged up inside, and when I washed it, most of that fell out. That's exactly what will happen to your face. And if you've had pores like this, or dealt with acne, this Silk Stream might be the solution you need to finally clear out your pores. And the best part is, bro, PMD right now is in an insane sale. I'm going to have it linked down below. This is the first time I talk about this product. I'm gonna put a special discount. It's a limited time discount. It's gonna expire soon. But if you use that to pick this up, you're gonna get it at a steal and finally unclog your pores so you can have perfect skin. 5, eat these 10 foods to sharpen your face fast. Your face is not ugly, it's just bloated. The fix, it's potassium. It helps get rid of excess fluid, depuffing your face fast. The problem is you've never had enough potassium in a single day to actually see a difference. Whenever my face starts to look a little bit puffy, here are 10 foods that are insanely high in potassium that I like to eat. First is 1 large banana. Second is 1 medium-sized avocado. Third is a cup of spinach. Fourth is a large sweet potato. Now here's the key. To actually see results fast, you need about 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams of potassium in a single day. So whenever my face starts to look a little puffy, I like to stack between 3 and 5 of these foods to hit that number. Fifth is a cup of yogurt. Sixth is a cup of white beans. Seventh is 3 ounces of salmon. 8 is 8 ounces of coconut water. 9 is a half a cup of dried apricot. And 10 is 1 ounce of pistachio. By this point, you've already run a test to see just how asymmetrical your face is. And so far, you're using the 16-16 method to chew and balance your face. You're using a pen and myofunctional therapy to structure your jaw. You've cleared your pores using the PMD cleanser. And now you're gonna use a potassium-rich diet to drain excess fluid and make your face look more defined. Bro, you started out as a 4. You're now an 8. But it doesn't stop here. To get you to a 10, you need these last 2 tips. Number 6, you need to stop sleeping like this because it's ruining your face. When it comes to sleeping, there's 2 primary sleeping styles. First type slowly destroys the structure of your face, whereas the second type makes your face more symmetrical. First type are side sleepers. You see, sleeping on your side causes gravity to asymmetrically pull your face towards that side, which makes your face uneven over time. The second type sleeps on your back, and yes, it will take some getting used to, but this prevents gravity from pulling your face and keeps your face symmetrical. To make this even more effective, you can add an extra pillow and let your head hang a little bit over the edge of the pillow. This encourages better drainage and it helps realign your spine, which just gives you better posture. 7, fix your tilted neck to balance out your face. Fixing your forward head tilt will make your face more attractive. So here's how to quickly check it and then how to fix it. I want you to stand in front of a mirror. If your head slightly tilts or your shoulders look uneven, you have tight neck and shoulder muscles, which is pulling everything out of alignment. This is a problem because when your head leans to one side, your body overcompensates. And over time, that just leads to a crooked neck and terrible posture. But don't worry, brother. I got a fix for you. First, you will place your left hand firmly on your right collarbone. Next, you will put your right hand over your left and gently pull downward. Now, tilt your head back and stretch upwards and diagonally away from your hands and hold for 15 seconds. I want you to switch sides and repeat 3 times. This stretch will release tight frontal neck muscle, realigns your head and your shoulders, and permanently fixes your facial symmetry. And like I promised, you probably started a 3. If you do everything I showed you in this video for at least a few weeks, you'll easily become a 10.